That is short of the record for both teams in a playoff game. Miller for three, and he got it. Reggie Miller with a clutch tray, and it's 105-102. And a steal. Miller retreats to the three-point line and hits again.
Tie game.
Reggie Miller made a three, stole the ball, raced behind the three-point line, and hit again.
Indiana's winning game one at Orlando last year.
Miller hits two. Anthony stumbles and falls. Time runs out. Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final 32 seconds.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, back again. Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one. On my last video, I made a video about Jalen Brunson and the possibility of him winning an NBA championship and what that would mean for his legacy and how I feel that he would take Patrick Ewing's place as the greatest Knick of all time after the NBA-ABA merger. And that got me to thinking as well with the Pacers in a position to go to the NBA Finals and possibly win a championship. When you really think about it, Reggie Miller is widely considered the best, greatest Pacer of all time. And it's really hasn't been debatable. Reggie Miller, of course, has had multiple deep playoff runs during the 90s and early 2000s, in which he had multiple trips to the Eastern Conference Finals, and also in the year 2000 got the Pacers all the way to the NBA Finals, in which they lost in 6 games to Kobe and Shaq's Lakers. But Reggie Miller shown time and time again why he is the greatest Pacer of all time with his clutch performances and winning. Winning was something that defined Reggie Miller's career. Even though he never won the NBA championship, he was always in the mix and always going on deep playoff runs. And now here in 2025, as we look at Tyrese Haliburton and what he's doing right now, this is, again, his second trip to the Eastern Conference Finals in a row. He went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year in 2024 and lost to the Boston Celtics. This year he's going up against the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals with a chance to go to the NBA Finals and a chance to win the NBA championship. Tyrese Haliburton is coming up with a lot of clutch performances, which are very reminiscent to Pacer fans. It's very reminiscent to what Reggie Miller used to do on a yearly basis. Tyrese Haliburton is building a reputation of being a clutch player and leading his team on deep playoff runs on a yearly basis as well. And now he's in prime position to lead the Pacers to an NBA championship. I don't think that either the Thunder or the Timberwolves are unbeatable. They are on top of the Knicks right now, 2-1. The Knicks, of course, last night had a great performance down the stretch to save their season and avoid going down 3-0. But the Pacers look like they're the favorite in that series, obviously, to get to the NBA Finals, which will be the farthest that Reggie Miller ever took the Pacers. And Tyrese Haliburton would be at that point. If Tyrese Haliburton is able to win that championship, I don't see how you don't say that he's the greatest Pacer of all time. Very similarly to Reggie Miller, Tyrese Haliburton is a very hated player, just like Reggie was in his prime. And you could tell that Tyrese Haliburton is a very hated player and an agitator by the fact that his peers voted him the most overrated player in the NBA. That shows a lot of hate that he's garnered, and a lot of it is warranted. You know, he does talk a lot of trash. He's very arrogant. Even has his family members, like his father, walking on the court getting in Giannis's face, and that turned a lot of people off. But he's sticking it in everybody's faces and all his haters' faces right now because he continues to win, continues to come up with clutch performance after clutch performance, and they look to be on their way to the NBA Finals and possibly win a championship. And Reggie Miller himself will tell you the most important thing is winning. You know, just like his documentary was called Winning Time. If Tyrese Haliburton wins this NBA championship, once again, I don't see any way that you don't say that he is the greatest pacer of all time.
Indiana with it. Haliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And oh! He got it! Indiana with it. Haliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And oh! He got it!